Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here at Outernet Tottenham Court Road once again for another huge announcement, but this one felt that little bit extra special. Dev, fantastic day today, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, wasn't it? Wasn't it incredible today? I mean, there's something about this place. When we land in this place, as I said up there, something big time is about to happen, and something big time has happened. 5 versus 5. The surprise pick. Eddie Hearn has picked Deontay Wilder. He's got a Wilder card. Not a wild card, a Wilder card. And I was thinking about this, Joe. I've told a couple of others as well. But for me, Deontay Wilder, his biggest rival over the last few years, of course, it's been Tyson Fury. They fought 3 times. For me, his second biggest rival has actually been Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn has picked him. Eddie Hearn said an awful lot about Deontay Wilder over the years, and now it appears to be friendly. Let's see how that chemistry is. Does Deontay Wilder really want to rep Matchroom? Does he really want to rep Eddie? Let's find out.
I don't think he'd want to take another loss if it means doing Eddie the dirty, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if it comes down to him losing again, I'd imagine he'll happily win for Matchroom and himself.
And not just his pick, also his pick for his captaincy. Double bubble. Hamza was chosen by Frank as his captain. Interesting picks. Were you shocked by them?
No, I wasn't shocked. On the Hamza one, I think Frank looks down the table and he sees an unbeaten guy who looks the part, who is on a rampage, knocking everyone out in front of him in the middleweight division, who seems to not be able to put a foot wrong at the moment. He sees an Arsenal fan, and he also looks at his box rec, and he has a little look down. What's the last fight? Oh, Williams knocked him out in a couple of rounds. How about, was it 1 round? So he's already knocked out a Williams. He's probably looking at that going, that's a good omen, isn't it? So yeah, no surprises there, Joe, with the Hamza pick. On the Eddie Hearn Wilder thing, just a brilliant story, I think. Eddie Hearn, big rival of Deontay Wilder over the years, has now picked him as his team captain. Unfortunately, for Eddie, for Deontay, they're running into a big bang. And Big Bang is ready to bang. And I think they're working on a longer bang as well. We need that bang to just sort of extend into the second half of the fight, and maybe he doesn't get so tired kind of thing. If he can do that, if he has improved that, Deontay Wilder hasn't been hit by anyone like Zhilei Zhang. Trust me, that guy can crack. Ask Joe Parker. So, great fight. Unlucky Eddie for picking Wilder as your captain because he's going to lose to Zhang.
I'm not going to ask you who you think's going to win each fight because I know your answer will be Queensberry. Rightly so, they are your employer. But would you like to say what you think the final score is going to be?
Yeah, 5-0. Like, obviously 5-0. So, look, we can.
Really, though?
Really. We can go through it, okay? So, Big Bang is going to bang Deontay Wilder. And do you know why? Because maybe the Bronze Bomber isn't around anymore. Maybe Bronze Bomber would have beaten Big Bang. I'm not sure Bronze Bomber exists, so...
Knockout, is that?
Yeah.
So that's 2-0 already, because knockouts count for 2 points, is that right?
Oh, well done. Yeah. You kept track of the thing. I was sort of had people talking in my ear. But, so Big Bang over Wilder. I think out of them, the hardest fight, there's 2 hardish fights for me. It's Nick Ball against Ray Ford, because Ray Ford's very good. He's only just won his world title. Some great videos Matchroom put out, emotional content. It's just a shame he's now running into a wrecking ball who's going to sort of wrest that title from him. But it's not an easy fight. And Daniel Dubois against Hrgovic, that's not an easy fight too. That's kind of, can Daniel see him off in the first half of the fight? I think he can. So I think it's a case of him getting the job done nice and early. Willie Hutchinson, look, I've said this in other interviews, sorry Joe, I just think it's a good line. Have you ever seen a train run into a spider? Because you've got a Hutch train and you've got Craig Spider Richards. What happens when a train runs over a spider? Goodness me. I wouldn't want to be the spider, would you? Would you?
Well, no, I wouldn't, but I wouldn't mind being Craig Richards or Willie Hutchinson for that matter, man.
Two great fights.
One thing I will say is it is a proper 50-50. All 5 fights are real 50-50s, and obviously you pick Queensberry and Frank, but if I speak to anybody from Matchroom, they can easily make an argument for it being 5-0 the other way. So just, big praise for everyone involved in getting them fights.
Joe, I'd love to hear their arguments. We need me and one of their boys on at the same time. Oh, you know, if they want to make the case for why Nick Ball's going to lose to Ray Ford, be my guest. If they want to talk to me about Amo Williams beating Hamza Shiraz when Amo Williams had a hard fight with River Wilson Bent, be my guest. I will talk your ears off.
Which one has the most jeopardy then for a Queensberry fighter?
Dubois Hrgovic for me. I think Hrgovic is very, very good. I think it's going to be a bit of an acid test for Daniel Dubois, but he does seem to be coming through acid tests right now. Big Baby was a big moment for Daniel, and maybe this is a new Daniel Dubois, only 26 years old.
Something that seems to have not been forgotten about, but was in the background, the main event. What's many people describing as the best fight in boxing right now, could rightly so. But Beterbiev give you a little bit of a hard time up there. It was kind of getting water from a stone. Is that the correct saying, I think?
Blood from a stone.
Blood from the stone, that's it. I apologise.
I think it's impossible to retrieve that. So, I was unable to get anything out of him. He doesn't want to be here messing about, answering questions from the likes of me up there. All he wants to do is punch Dimitri Bivol in the face really hard, really relentlessly, and go to 21-0 and have every belt in the light heavyweight division. He doesn't want to be here messing about with me, does he? I mean, he doesn't want to be. You know, you heard about Dev Sahni, big puncher myself, so...
What, you're going to make the step up to 175, are you?
Definitely.
Fight the winner.
He's a scary guy, isn't he? But look, I think some of the things that he said today, like about the ask him and about he knows what's going to happen, I think there's a couple of real cool lines in there. And he didn't say much, but he probably said enough.
Just last one away from this, because I know you want to get off, Dev. You've done a lot of media here today. What do you make of this Anthony Yarde situation? It seems to take in many kind of twists and turns across social media between Anthony, Frank, Tunde. So where do you stand on this, and where are we going to get a resolution here?
I don't know, and honestly, it's not for me to talk on. It's not my business, and I'm going to completely leave that alone.
As a fan, though, you're going to want to see Yarde versus Boazzi. Everyone wants to see it.
Of course, absolutely. As a fan, I want to see Anthony Yarde fight, and that is the fight for him against Joshua Boazzi. Regarding all the other stuff, I've got nothing to say on it.
Fair enough. Dev, thank you very much for being to IFLTV, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.